Hello, my name is Natalie Hope. My senior thesis project focused on the design of new facilities for the Department of Theater and Dance at Ball State University. This project encompassed my entire senior year, beginning in August with the project programming and continuing into the spring with the project design. To begin the project, I assessed the problems of the department's current facilities, provided solutions for those problems, and created outcomes I would like to see by the end of the project. The first and most glaring problem currently is that the facilities do not meet accreditation standards for theater and dance. This is important for both the quality of teaching to the students as well as the department's future because accreditation is an important aspect for attracting students to the program. The second problem is that the department's spaces are dispersed across campus, which doesn't allow for much collaboration between disciplines or provide a localized place to call home. The third major problem is that the current spaces suppress creativity because of their space limitations. The spaces aren't tailored to fit the requirements for the activity, many spaces are not wheelchair accessible, and small spaces are not suitable for set design. The goals for the project include the localization of all department majors to one building, the design of spaces that meet accreditation standards for theater and dance, the creation of a design that is consistent with Ball State's brand while still creating a related and cohesive brand for the department itself, the creation of a unified student body and departmental community that students can call home, and the creation of spaces that are functional, accessible, and inspire infinite creativity in each student. Throughout the programming process, I also worked on behavioral mapping for a variety of theaters and classrooms, reviewed literature, interviewed various faculty and students, evaluated the project site, toured their current facilities, gathered codes, and began working on the design concept. I won't go through all of this now, but I will provide the link to my comprehensive 200-page document compiling all of my programming from fall semester. Ball State University's Department of Theater and Dance offers 8 diverse degree options that develop and nurture each student's creativity, curiosity, and collaborative skills. It inspires students to be thinkers, responsible citizens, and motivated theater artists who will make a difference in creating the next generation's voice. The creative renovation and addition to Ball State University's Arts and Communication Building will integrate the department into a self-localized space where the theater and dance community will thrive as a collaborative and unified student body. The new facilities will enable endless creativity and provide infinite learning opportunities to all students through increased accessibility to all spaces and transparency in the learning process. Where lack of space is currently limiting student creativity, larger and more functional spaces will allow for increased academics and performance of students, increasing recognition of the program, benefiting the department itself, Ball State University, and the Muncie community. Here's my mood board where I thought about how I wanted the space to feel. I wanted the space to be expressive, collaborative, inspiring, allow for growth, and create a community. Here's my project program where I identified every space that was needed, its adjacencies, desired square footages, and other important information. The total square footage of all spaces ended up being about 161,000 square feet. About 18,000 square feet in office spaces, 37,000 square feet in instructional spaces, 45,000 square feet in performance spaces, 28,000 square feet in support spaces, and 33,000 square feet in circulation and lounge spaces. New facilities have been designed in the Arts and Communication Building centrally located on campus. The Arts and Communication Building is connected to the Hargreaves Music Building and shares a wall with Emmons Auditorium. In order to fit all performance spaces, classrooms, shops, and studios, the footprint of the building was expanded. The light pink color on the building addition diagram shows the existing building, while the coral color shows the proposed addition. The addition adds about 60,000 square foot to the current 100,000 square foot. The concept for Ball State's theater and dance facilities is the ellipses, which is a series of 3 dots signifying an omission. This pause nudges you to fill in the blank by entering your own creative thoughts. Within the grammatical use of the ellipses, there are 2 parts, the sentence and the ellipses. The sentence is structured and informative, representing the classroom learning spaces and administration. The ellipses is open-ended but also plays off the sentence that came before, representing the various studios, shops, and collaborative spaces where students can use their acquired knowledge to explore and extend their creativity. The ellipses guides students' learning, then allows for additional exploration by letting the students fly on their own creative path. This concept diagram juxtaposes the sentence and the ellipses. The structured sentence is on the left and open-ended ellipses is on the right. The geometries of the concept diagram have been used throughout the design and layout of the spaces. The building consists of 5 main floors. The entire space was blocked out to create a general floor plan for all floors, but further development of the design was focused on level 3. As I walk through the general layout, make note of the space type locations relative to the concept. Most administrative offices or classrooms are located in the southernmost rectangular part of the floor plan, here, while the creative studios, shops, and performance spaces are located on the north side off the circular atrium, located here. Level 0 and 1 consist mainly of the performance spaces shown in yellow. Visitors can enter from the south, which funnels into a main lobby that connects to 3 theaters: a proscenium theater, black box theater, and dance performance space. Backstage spaces are located adjacent or below each theater. Set storage, shown in pink, is located nearby for easy access when changing out shows. Rehearsal spaces, shown in dark blue, are located near each theater of an identical square footage for taping out the stage dimensions for practice. Set shop spaces, shown in purple, have easy access to performance spaces through a central hallway. The exit from Emmons Theater was retained as well. Moving to level 2 and above, the majority of spaces are for students and faculty instead of geared toward performance. Students can enter into a 3-story atrium space on the south side and can enter into the upper level of the scene shop or travel up to level 3 or 4 where many classrooms and faculty offices are located. As most students will enter, then move up in the building, will continue up. On the 3rd floor, students or faculty can continue through the 3rd floor hallway past classrooms shown in light blue and into another 3-story atrium with surrounding studios shown in dark blue. Students can then move down a floor to the costume shop shown in purple or makeup and wig studios shown in dark blue, or up a floor to talk to professors. The concept can be seen within the layout of the space types on the floor plan, as well as the geometries chosen for design elements such as flooring patterns, material choices, and other design elements throughout. Focusing now on the 3rd floor educational spaces, a student enters through the building from the south doors located on level 2. This entrance lounge is a 3-story atrium space stretching from level 2 through 4 that includes individual and group seating, a stair-step seating area for presentations or club meetings, and visibility into the scene shop, lecture hall, and administrative reception area. This entrance space is designed with a large feature wall made out of acoustical felt and laminate-covered block-like pieces. 3D signage is also used to highlight the department and its majors. The grid handrail system was designed to play off the concept as well as offer a display area for upcoming show posters and other information. A series of hanging clips holds the posters in place. An elevator is located through the grid wall near the scene shop for accessibility to other floors. The lecture hall glass curtain wall is designed with an electric frosting element for privacy if there's a lot of commotion in the entrance area. Linear lighting guides the way by pointing and drawing visitors up and into the classroom hallway. After the student has walked through the entrance comes the main classroom learning spaces. Located here are all of the main learning spaces or the sentence spaces related to the concept where students can learn. Throughout the hallway are built-in seating spaces where students can wait for their classes to begin. Again, a similar grid system has been used for displaying performance posters and other flyers. In this instance, the grid is illuminated lightly from behind by light penetrating through a white acrylic surface. Hallway signage is located on the 45-degree wall in a large graphic scale. The flooring pattern follows the angle of each 45-degree wall and continues into the classroom, embracing transparency and encouraging students to look in and learn from other classes. Next, we enter a standard classroom. Inside each classroom is a multicolored wall covering to encourage creativity and bring some life to the space through color. All furniture chosen for the classrooms is on casters and easily foldable, so classes have the opportunity to move furniture out of the way and work on acting or movement exercises. The square drop-down ceiling elements line up with the existing window placement as shown in the ceiling plan. The lighting fixtures are rotated on the 45-degree, mimicking the angle of the floor pattern. Moving further into the space, a student walks into the circular 3-story ellipses atrium stretching from level 2 through 4, where many of the studios, labs, and shops are located. This large circular atrium space was designed to be a creative and social hub. On the second floor is a public piano where students can play throughout the day to bring life to the space. The area can also be used as a large performance venue for events. Spaces surrounding this atrium are the creative application spaces such as studios, labs, and shops. Each space consists of a glass curtain wall that allows for transparency into the different spaces. For some added privacy and acoustics, acoustic felt panels hang from a track system where they can be moved around to obscure visibility when necessary. A large skylight dome arches above the space, letting in lots of natural light to the middle of the building. Hanging in the middle of the space is a large art installation composed of thousands of hanging pieces of yarn. Located off the ellipses atrium are 3 dance studios. The dance studio is designed with 2 window walls and 2 mirror walls with ballet bars. On the ceiling are hanging acoustical blades creating a wave pattern throughout the space. Pendant lights are hung between the blades at heights consistent with the wave. A cloud wall covering consisting of a bunch of tiny circular icons when viewing from up close is applied at the top 3 feet of wall space. Also located off the ellipses atrium is the musical theater lab. Here, students have class to learn piano. Acoustic clouds hang throughout the ceiling of this space to help absorb the sound of a full classroom. The multicolored wall covering was chosen because it is composed of sheet music with overlaid watercolor dots. A custom whiteboard was designed to mimic piano keys and allow for easy writing of music notes when necessary. Two complementary material palettes were chosen to reflect the concepts of each space. The sentence spaces consist of materials with structured and grid-like patterns, while the ellipses space materials were chosen to be organic, curved, and creative. Vibrant colored materials were chosen and used throughout the space to highlight important elements and bring creativity and life to the spaces. Lastly, I'll end the presentation with a rendered walkthrough video.